brother. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna stop saying that shit. I swear, it's purpose. It's on purpose now. I'm just gonna stop saying that shit. I'm just gonna stop saying it. There's no reason. There is... Oh, man. That's so goofy, bro. That's goofy. Yeah, I literally talk it into existence, so I'm just gonna avoid it altogether now. So, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look through my load order, and I'm gonna figure out why I'm crashing right now. That could also be pretty helpful. So, let me just set up the stream again, and then we are good to go, my friends. But, I cannot believe I almost wish that happened a little bit sooner. I almost wish it happened a little bit sooner. So let me just set the stream up real quick, and we are good to go, because, you know, we need to grow, brothers. We need to grow. I cannot believe that shit just happened. That's pretty funny though. That's kind of funny though. I almost wish it happened right as I said it, but I'm not gonna say it anymore because it's got to be Todd. It's Todd Howard. He's watching the stream. He's the guy that... you know what? That makes sense. It's Todd Howard. He's the guy that is causing it. He's the guy that hasn't been talking, and he's getting annoyed that I'm not doing what I was supposed to be doing, which is playing the Cuckoo mod. Sorry, Todd. I will do better. I will be a good boy. I promise. We are good on the stream, right? We are good on the stream, my friends, and right? I think so. Hey, there's literally a guy in chat called Todd Howard, Slay Queen in chat right now. I love all my PlayStation homies. So do I, man. So do I. Welcome back to the whole 8 people. Welcome back. That fuck at the end was serious. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm also reading comments from the streams, from the videos. For some reason these streams actually really help the videos. I gained like an extra 100 to 100 views. Not 150, but I mean not 150,000, but I gained an extra like 100 to 150 views on some of the videos when I actually started streaming, which is crazy. I don't want anime girl, I just want better graphics, dungeons, more blood and gore, realistic magic spells, and metal sounds. Well, there's a mod for every single one of those things that you just mentioned, and I could help you out with that. If he is in chat, he left a comment on my Skyrim load order 2023 video. So, alright, let's take a look at this. I want to just take a look at this because I'm testing a lot of mods out right now. That's probably why I'm crashing. I know it sounds like an excuse, but I'm actually testing a lot of mods. I always test mods, so that's probably what it is. What's this? Let me see. Ancient land. That should not be there. That should not be there at all. That should be down here, above that. Let me see. That should not be there. That should be there. Someone's mowing the lawn. Nice. Photo mode. That's fine. Dud mods are all in place. Let me see. This could be one of the reasons. This could be one of the reasons. Having too many NPCs. Let's try deleting that. Let's try deleting. Yeah, it is. Okay, I found it. I found the reason. Okay, that's probably what it is, but I'm gonna keep looking for errors anyway. Gameplay bundle? I don't think that would have any problem with that. This is actually how I how I mod, by the way. I actually talk out loud, so I guess it works out for me. The Shrine of Oriel. This is a good mod. I just don't really use it, so I could just get rid of it. I don't really use it, so I always tend to avoid using mods that I don't really use. It's a good mod though. I definitely recommend. Guarded Point of Interest, that's a fine one, that's fine. Corpses of Skyrim, that's a dud mod, that should not be there. That should be down here. Magic Utilities, I don't know why I have that. That's a broken mod. MFS Followers, that is a follower mod where it adds a bunch of stuff. It was probably conflicting with all the other stuff. It was probably conflicting with the other follower mods that I have installed. Let's see. Don't need that. Daedric Overhaul. Changes the Jamora also. If you're anything like me, you're not a fan of the Daedric armor. Wish it looked better, different, so this mod is for you. Change the way the Jamora Warlock robes. They got different heights. Okay, that's probably a reason too. Because I have a mod that changes the height. So that's probably another reason. Sorry, I'm gonna look at the chat in a minute, but I just want to figure this out so I don't crash again. Because as much as I, like, you know, joke about how my mods are fine, they really are. You know what I mean? My mods are totally fine. Only time I ever really crash is when I'm testing out mods, and when I'm testing out mods, I'm streaming. So, you know, it looks bad on my part, but promise, my stuff is good. And I'm about to prove that now, because I guarantee you I'm not going to crash. Watch. I'm going to crash in 2 seconds. I'm either going to crash as soon as I say it, or I'm not going to crash ever, because I'm making sure this mod loader is good now. You know? I just got rid of 2 instances, or 2 possible reasons for it. So, there's that. MFS Followers, Tija. This just adds a lot of NPCs. And to be honest, I don't really need it. So I'm going to get rid of that too. I have all vanilla followers. It could be a reason. It could be reason. Because there's a lot of NPCs walking around outside. Could be that. I don't know what caused the crash on that. Maybe the skeleton key mod is... Maybe you're not supposed to open that with the skeleton key. It could be a mod confliction. Who knows? Maybe you need to have the key. It could be a mod confliction with Cuckoo and the skeleton key mod. Could be. I think we look good. I think we're looking good. Also, feel free to screenshot my what does Prime Emotions Project do? I'll show you. Let me just reload. I'm not going all the way back. I'm not reloading a save because I don't want to lose the progress on Cuckoo. So actually, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna reload just to be on the safe side because I don't want to crash again. We're gonna stay on the safe side with this. So we're gonna reload a save. We're gonna lose our progress on Cuckoo, and then I'm gonna do the Cuckoo on my spare time, and then next stream we'll continue with Cuckoo. But for now, I just want to make sure that we're good because there's a lot of new people, and there's a lot of new people coming in, and I want to make a good first impression. You know what I mean? You know how I mean. You know, y'all know I mean the best. I mean good. I mean good. I got good intentions. If only it was a couple minutes sooner, it would have been perfect timing again. Yeah. You talk it into existence. Yeah. That fuck was from the soul. It was. Hi. There's literally a guy in chat called Todd Howard Slay Queen in chat right now. It's okay, I forgive you. Todd, please allow me to play the video game. I beg. Alright. Here we all are. Download child labor mod, it's very immersive. What the fuck is that? Child labor mod? You mean I get you what? What? I want to do that. I want to try that mod out. We may have to do it next time though, because I have a couple mods that I want to show off first, and then I think we're gonna end it soon because we've been streaming for about 2 hours, and this is the 3rd stream, so maybe. Oh no, we said the C word. Yeah, I did. My bad. Does anyone have any suggestions for dark or grim graphics to make Skyrim look depressing? Yes, I do. I do have a few mods that I've been keeping my eye on that have that setting, but I'm gonna get back to you on it because I haven't fully tested them out yet. So I'll get back to you on that. Hot Tower strikes again. I mod for graphics. I don't care about crashes. Well, you can have both. You can have a modded graphics related game without the crashes. It's just how you use them and how you put them and what other mods you have supporting them. One of the things that I do to prevent crashes is performance mods, like removing things you don't see, like pebbles underwater, or falling leaves. You don't even need to get rid of the falling leaves, but you could get rid of a lot of stuff that is in vanilla game that causes crashes. I made an actual video on how to avoid lag and crashes and everything in between, so I definitely recommend you take a look at that, because that is a really, really fantastic video. Probably one of my best. In all honesty, it's probably one of my best, because it really does help identify the problems, you know what I mean? It helps you identify the problems. It tells you what to do to fix the problems. It does it to... It's really good. I definitely recommend you watch it. And the thing is, the reason I'm stuttering so much is because I'm not really a typical YouTuber. I'm a random guy, you know what I mean? My PS4 is fucking janky. Janky. I've had to get it repaired twice. I've had so many problems with Skyrim growing up. Like, I've had so many problems. So, I just know what I'm talking about because I lived through everything you guys have said. Like, everything, every little concern, I guarantee you, I've lived through it at one point. Related problems, of course. I found Elder Edda. It's a kind of less saturated graphics, but I'd like more suggestions. Elder Edda, I haven't heard of that one. You could download the bad weather mod. I will say though, use this one with caution because it's a weather mod. I can't stress enough how much weather mods are very sensitive to just about anything. So using a weather mod with anything else really that affects the weather will cause an issue, and I don't want to give you a bad suggestion. So, but you can use bad weather mod if you don't have any other weather mods installed or any graphic mods that affect the weather. So you could try that. Is there a mod which makes the map edible? How do you even think of something like that? I don't think so. There is a mod called Eat It, where it allows you to eat anything. So just download the mod Eat It. I actually reviewed it on my Skyrim Goofy mods video, so you should check that out if you want more suggestions like that.
Have you heard?
I Skyrim have been subbed for 1.5 years. Just made my account 2 weeks ago, so I could comment. The only things I have on my channel is 2 public playlists related to my channel name.
It's no fun getting pushed around. Ooh, pretty colors.
Damn, 13. Hey, we got ourselves a record.
What's the hoodie?
Okay, so I wanted to show off what Prime Emotions project does, so I'll show you right now. Prime Emotions project, what it does is it makes the NPCs have a lot more emotion in their face. So, for example, I'm going to turn my HUD down so it's easier to see. So look, watch. Okay, there we go. Right? My mic fine now? Ugh, my mic was acting up. Okay, there we go. Let me just wait till that box gets off the screen. And there we go.
This must be
All
that
right.
beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
So basically what this mod is going to do is it's going to make their face look a lot more alive.
My friend Alana,
So
the seer, she says things will get better for me once I start sticking up for myself.
Hands to yourself, sneak thief.
So the moment I want to describe something and explain, everyone wants to talk to me. Great. Anyways, this mod's going to make them a lot more alive in the face. So you can see Cicero's blinking. When he talks, his lips are going to be more accurate to what he's actually saying.
Cicero is at your service, oh great and powerful listener.
You can see that. Whereas in the vanilla game, they kind of just like move their mouth weirdly. It kind of doesn't look as synced up. It syncs up what they're saying a little bit. It's very small detailed. And something like that, they'll actually look at shit. He's looking at my orb right now. They'll look at things. So basically, something that I love about this mod, right, is if they see danger, their eyes will actually dart in the direction. Shush, child.
I'm no fan of the sun.
Be quiet, my child.
Yes.
Anyways, what the mod's gonna do, probably my favorite part, is when they see danger, their eyes will actually dart towards that direction, and then they'll attack it instead of just turning like bold-face, just stone-face, turning around. You know what I mean? They'll actually use their eyes and look at the danger, and then they'll run after it.
Best offense is a good defense. Am I right?
So that's what Prime Emotions Pack does. It's a very, very good mod. I highly recommend it. Unga bunga smack on head. Yeah, for real. Look, dude. Look at dude creeping behind casserole. Which guy? You can't creep up on Cicero. He's gonna kill you. He's crazy. He's insane. And that's why I like him. These guys? Bro.
Brilliant.
This guy looks like he's doing the Chad face meme. You know that meme? I mean,
Let's
obviously
get
you guys
indoors.
know that meme,
Or
but he looks like he's
cave.
doing the Chad
Anywhere, just
meme, or the Chad face.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying?
So yeah, Prime Emotions Project, very good mod. Definitely recommend it. I would not recommend, there's another one around here. There's another mod that does the same thing, but that mod I actually found out causes conflictions with follower mods and followers in general, and it makes them look stupid. So I wouldn't recommend that one. Prime Emotions Progress is probably the best one. Can you feel my heart? No, I can't. I feel my controller. That's about it, though. Sorry. But I'm sure one of them can. Here. You got plenty of options. You got plenty of options here to choose from. No, there was what's his name squatting. Look. Oh, that guy. He's the fan. He's the fan. He is probably the this guy. Probably one of the most known people in my videos in general. He is by far the most known character in the entire series. And that's not a joke. I don't know what his reputation is. He started off as like the butt of a joke. You know what I mean? He started off as the butt of the joke, but then he just kind of took off and he just became the icon. He's like the character, the guy. You know what I mean?
Yes. Farewell.
He's always got that
No
stupid,
matter what else
goofy
happens,
face.
the gods will always be grateful for everything.
I love your
you've done.
fan. I know, man. I love him too. He's probably, like I said, this is my favorite mod. This mod is called I Am Your Fan, and what this mod does is it literally grabs, and I'm pretty sure it's a reference to the Adoring Fan from Oblivion, and he spawns in and he follows you. That's all he does. He has 10 health, so don't kill him. Does he do anything? No, he doesn't. He just follows you around. That's literally all he does. If he gets into trouble, if there's any danger nearby, he runs away. so he doesn't get in the way. He doesn't try to defend you or anything. He just creeps up on you, and that's it. If you pickpocket him or you kill him, he has a note. So check this out. He's actually kind of disturbing in a way, despite him looking like very innocent and he's very innocent looking, and he's very squishable. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that. But if you look at this, he has this on him. So he's a little bit more disturbing than what meets the eye, but
Don't even think about it.
he is a very fun character to have. You hit 14 views earlier, just a heads up. Did I? Oh shit, we got 12 now. We have even more people now than we did, like, during the big mainstream. That's dope. That's dope. I haven't eaten anything today, man. I need to eat, bruh. I'm like 160 right now. I'm trying to get to 180.
As a hunter.
So yeah, no, he doesn't do anything. He just follows you around. That's his only purpose, is to follow you around. He has another mod. There's another mod where if you type in "I am your fan," it'll probably come up. It's the Japanese version, and that gives you 2 of them. So if you want 2 of them, you can. Oh, and one more thing. They also spawn naked. In the game, the original, they're completely naked. So, yeah. If you want a naked wood elf following you around, download I Am Your Fan. How you give them clothes is a mod called Tailor's Measure, which allows you to
Are you married?
walk up to people
Make sure you
and change their outfits. How you get this mod to work is you go to a tanning rack and you create it, and then you activate it, and then right here you'll have all of the armors and all the faction outfits, no matter what it is. You can have like this. So for example, guard outfit, you march guard.
Okay, you've talked me.
Say okay, and there we go. And now she's a Stormcloak.
Here you stand, talking to a married woman. Why? Huh?
Because I'm sitting here next to your husband, who's a war criminal now. Alright, I need to force my fun fact on you all once more. Please do. We love knowledge around here.
From Skyrim to Hammerfell.
If he dies, he will come back to life. Fan is an allegory for us. How's your day? My day's been good, Martin. You know, I've just been wanting to stream, really. I haven't been able to do it for the past few days because I just had stuff I had to do. But I wanted to, and I'm here now, so I'm having a good time. How's yours been? Kodlak from Companions is short for Vlodlak, which means werewolf in Slavic. Huh. That's pretty cool. Doesn't Vilkas also mean werewolf in another language? I think Vilkas means something else, but I'm not sure what exactly it is. But I did hear somewhere that Vilkas means something. I wonder if Nazim means something. And here's another fun fact for y'all. Did you know that Eric the Slayer was actually based off a real person? You can look that up. He was based off a real person who I believe died from cancer. So rest in peace. And Bethesda winded up making a follower because he was a big fan of the franchise. So they put Eric, which actually is, I think, his real name, in... Actually, I'm going to look him up. I'm going to look it up because I don't want to be disrespectful, but I'm fairly certain that Eric is his real name. Who is Eric the Slayer based off of? Eric West. So he's based off Eric West, who was known as Amok the Slayer on the forums, who died of cancer in May 2011. He also got to play Skyrim before the public to see the character based off him. So he got to see it, which I believe is very, very... I feel that was very nice, you know? I have nothing but respect for that, you know? Rest in peace, Eric West. Never forgotten. And Eric the Slayer, that's actually one of the reasons he's in my videos, is because, you know, Eric West is pretty well known in the community. Like, long before I was even a part of it, you know? So, I just feel it's respectful to have Eric the Slayer around rather than just a random follower, you know. Every single one of my followers actually have meaning, which is why I have them all. They're not just dead weight followers. There's a reason that I have all of them, and the reason I have Eric the Slayer is because of memory of Eric West. This is a very nice weather. Very nice weather. So I'm glad to see that the weather mods are working out pretty well. This is probably the weather that you were talking about, if I remember correctly. Was it Samuel or was it someone else who wanted the grim look for Skyrim? Yeah, it was Samuel. So Samuel, this is what you could have with, you could have this almost 24/7 with the bad weather mod. Just like I said, just make sure that you have, you know, just make sure that you have nothing else conflicting with it. Alright, these guards, huh? No trouble.
Right then.
Do you have your mod list public? I just showed it a little while ago, but I have other load orders that I used to use. I have load orders for specific purposes, yes. But my personal load order that I use now is not currently in a video. But I can show it to you. Dragonair Joy. Hi Dragonair. How you doing? How's it going? We're all just vibing here and just hanging out. How you doing, man? That right there is Ancient Land. The thing is, everybody knows what these mods are, you know. I'm trying to kind of figure out what we should do. I guess that's what the stream is used for, is to just, you know, just vibe and chill. But I'm kind of wondering on what I should do right now. This weather is very good. I love that my weather mods are working perfectly. My weather mods are working just as planned, and my graphics are looking great. Can you explain the purpose of all your followers? Yeah, sure. Is there a Parthenax dilemma mod on PS5? Could you go into that a little bit more? Like, what do you mean by Parthenax dilemma? Do you mean like the situation? Because I do know that there's a mod that allows you to kill Delphine. I like to call her Belle Delphine because I just think it's funny. But yeah, I think there's a mod that allows you to kill Delphine but keep Esbern. So there's that. You could also use instant death spell. Alright, so the purpose of all my followers, let me just get somewhere indoors, you know? Let me just get somewhere indoors. See if I can find a nice little place to camp out. Yo, someone else called her Belle Delphine. Oh no. Yeah, bro. I think it's accurate. I think it's pretty fair. I think it's a pretty funny thing to say. Continuing Blade's quest line without killing Parthenax. I think there is actually. Now that you mention it, I think there is. I think there is actually a mod that does that. I think there is. I'll have to look into that, and I'll get back to you with it, okay? In Wild of Skyrim, there's a free crafting ring, skip Parthenax quest. There you go. There you go. That actually, I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that. It's actually pretty cool. Thank you for clearing that up. Anissa's cabin. Let's go to Anissa's cabin. Let's go to Anissa's cabin. That's what I'll describe the reason that all my followers are. I'll describe the reason for my followers there. Because you know, I love the rain, but you know, it's a bit loud, and I don't know what it is. Sometimes when it's like loud or there's multiple things going on at once, I can't focus on what I'm saying. My brain like focuses on that and it's stopped and I just stop talking. midway through. I don't know what that is. Hey, Anise. I know why you're not nearly as innocent as you look. So we're just gonna...
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me.
You are not a poor old lady. You are far worse than a poor old lady. For those who know, you know. If you know, you know. This lady is a menace. Anise is a menace. Menace to society, straight up. Okay. Let's make this quick. So, I think it's pretty obvious as to why I have Cicero. You know, Zever the Jester, he was the inspiration for it. Zever is a character from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, who was my favorite character growing up. From Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was my favorite show. So that's where Zever came from. And then Cicero, I saw him and I was like, he's a jester. So Zever the Jester, it fits. So that's why I have him. Teljin Sarah was actually my very first DLC follower, and I just always loved the way he looks, but I just loved him. So. Stenvar was my first follower ever. I like Sven because he's the only Bard follower in Skyrim. Eric the Slayer because of Eric West. Carjo because I actually used to watch Lord Scatsberry when I was a kid. I don't know if anybody remembers that name, but Lord Scatsberry was one of my favorite Skyrim YouTubers growing up, and he had Carjo, so that's why I have Carjo. Serana because I'm a simp. Neol because she was actually my first wife in Skyrim, so I have her as well. So, yeah. Let's see. I have Nazim because he's the punching bag of Skyrim. I just love him. I just love how stupidly annoying he is. He's a troll, you know? He's the punching bag of Skyrim, so having him was kind of like, you know, just kind of what I wanted. I just kind of wanted him. I kind of wanted him, that's all. You know? Who else? The fan, I had him because I just like the way, I like the adoring fan, but I was actually gonna get rid of him at one point. And then when I realized how much of an impact he had on the channel and how much of an important character that he is for the way the channel is, I decided, yeah, no, I'm not getting rid of this guy. The fan is by far the most important character in this entire group, despite his role being so minuscule. So, there's that. I wonder if they made a mod for a giant follower. There is. There is a mod called Summon the Giant. I don't forget his name. But if you type in the Giant, I'm sure he'll spawn. He spawned at Dragon's Reach, and I actually made a mod on him as well. In my pet video, I think. Royal Guard was because I always loved the guards. You know what I mean? Like, I just love the way the guards talk, the way the guards act. I just think they're goofy. You know what I mean? Jizargo. Jizargo reminds me of Draco Malfoy, which is why I have him. Jizargo reminds me of Draco Malfoy, who is my favorite character from the Harry Potter universe. And then I think that's it. No, wait, Darkethis. Darkethis because he's a lizard man. He's the only Argonian in the whole game. Plain and simple with that. And that is a very quick summary as to why I have all the followers that I have. If I got rid of... The reason I got rid of some of the other followers is because they were dead weight. You know what I mean? I don't have the second initiate. I don't have the Dark Brotherhood initiates because they're kind of dead weight. And there's no reason to have them there. They don't have any substance. So it was more just them getting in the way. You know what I mean? Dronko Mofoy, as stupid. I like Draco. I love Draco. Draco Malfoy was probably one of my favorite characters growing up as a kid. I don't know why. I know he was a bully and all that stuff, but I just liked his character. I'm definitely getting kicked out from I don't know how to say that. Ophthalmology exam but this is more worth than studying. You need to study, bro. Don't worry, I'm gonna be here next week. But you gotta study, man, and I'm probably gonna head out soon too because I have to study as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Always take care of your career first. Your career comes first. I can't stress that enough. But thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream though. But yeah, career comes first. Career always comes first. We promote healthy habits here. Healthy habits. You guys want to see what my Riverwood looks like? Tom Riddle. Tom Riddle was dope. I'm not gonna lie. Voldemort and Tom Riddle were very cool. Very cool.
A captured dragon.
Such a cool character. Voldemort was by far my favorite character, other than Draco. So this is what my Skyrim just looks like in general on an average. I think it looks pretty cool, and honestly, I really do like it. I'm gonna try and make my look better. Alright, yeah, it looks alright. I just want to make sure that the stream looks good for you guys on that side. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that it's good and it doesn't look like I'm filming with a microwave. Look at that, bro. Look at the details on that. Those are some crisp details. I love that. I love that. I literally live for small details. Small details is probably one of my biggest things. Biggest. I like Arender. I do like Arender. I was actually considering having Arender, but I couldn't really find a reason to have him. You know what I mean? He can't heal anybody other than himself, and he has a lot of explosive spells, so that would just cause a lot more problems with the followers.